Yeah, I'm not gonna put that on there. Nope. And hey. Hey farm friends, I am Shelby, the Fit Foodie Farmer, and I'm out here by my lettuce bed. This is my new raised bed that Kurt built me just before the growing season got started, and I am actually going to harvest some supper. So I've got some lettuce greens here that I'm gonna pick and take in and wash, and down in the description below I will let you know what the varieties that I've got here are and where I got them from. So I'm just gonna start picking. Okay, so I picked our big bowl of salad greens. Oops. And I'm gonna take this inside and I'm gonna wash it up really good, and I'm gonna show you how I make my salad. But I think I might get one more thing before I go inside, and I'll show y'all that in just a second. I just have to show y'all this too. Look how pretty that little Cosmo is. I am so excited about that. So I've got everything around this string. And you can see I've got the cinder blocks back there, bordered with some flowers. Show you these right quick. These are all of my zinnias that are starting to germinate. They're looking so good. And some of my other plants that I've got sold right here. And even my hanging baskets are starting to bloom. So I'm pretty excited about all my little hanging baskets. Okay, so I've got my bowl of salad greens, but I'm missing a little something. So this is one of my carrots that I was started probably back in the early spring, maybe even the fall. So I'm kind of curious to see how it's going to turn out, because sometimes I have good luck with carrots and sometimes I don't. So let's pull this up and see what we got. That looks like a white carrot, and he's got some little leggies on him, so that's pretty cool. He may be a parsnip for all I know. I don't know if that's a carrot or a parsnip. It looks like carrot tops, so that's what we're gonna go with. But I'm gonna cut him up for our salad tonight and see how he tastes. He might be good, he might be totally bitter, I don't know. So I had to share this too. Look at all of these nasturtiums. They are looking so good. Some of the leaves are yellowing, but that's all right. They're still so pretty. And fun fact for you, you can totally eat nasturtium flowers and their leaves. So I think I might try one in my salad tonight. So I'm gonna try him. And look at that little carnation starting to come up. These were ones that I planted last year. And let me show you one more thing. Look at that rose blooming. And it's got blooms everywhere on this thing. Now, when we first moved here, this was nothing but like one little twig. And the dogs like annihilated it. I annihilated it. And look at it now. It's just thriving, believe it or not. Down a little bit, but I have washed all of my greens and my little leggy carrot here, and I've actually decided to do this for lunch tomorrow, and this is my lunch the majority of my life, just because it's so quick and easy. So if you're looking for a healthy lunch that doesn't take long, this is a quick and easy one, especially if you're a homesteader or gardener and you have stuff like this easily accessible in your backyard. Then pick this, throw it in a bowl, get you some protein. I am choosing to use the Great Value tuna. Hope you can see that. You can use the pre-made bag chicken. That would be good if you wanted to do if you have like beef, and we've got some frozen, and I'll do like a taco salad every once in a while and put some avocado on top, do it like a taco salad. That's really good too. But this right here is usually my go-to, just a packet of tuna. It's got 17 grams of protein in it, so that's a really good source of protein, and this is a really low carb meal. So I'm just gonna take some of my washed lettuce and just kind of break it up in here, and then I'll add all my toppings, and I'll show you how I make it for my lunch. Okay, now that I've got everything shredded in the bowl, I will typically take my packet of tuna, and I go ahead and do this just to make it quick and easy for the next day. All I've got to do is throw this in my bag and go. So, throw and go meals, I just put this directly on top. And this is another one of my favorites. I use the little Laughing Cow cheese wedge for all kinds of stuff. It's really good in tuna. But fun fact for you, if you get the ranch tuna, then that kind of flavors as your dressing. So I don't use any actual dressing in here, especially any ranch that's high in fat. That kind of takes the flavor, and they've got lots of different packets with lots of different flavors if ranch is not your jam. And I will put one of these Laughing Cow cheese wedges. I use the light, but they've got pepper jack, they've got white cheddar, they've got all kinds of flavors with that. And let me grab me a fork. And so I don't have any ferments going right now. I know when we went to Ohio, I said that I was going to try some ferments, but I don't have any veggies right now, so I bought this kimchi just at Walmart, and this is actually in the vegan section. Another form of protein, if you don't dig meat, I've got some tofu. For some reason, I was just randomly craving tofu, so I got some of that, or tempeh if you're not into meat. There are vegan options that you can do with this as well. So I'm just gonna put just a little bit of the kimchi. I don't ever do a whole lot, so that's pretty good. And I know I've got cheese on cheese, but I will usually do one of these light cheese sticks, and that's only about 50 calories. And the cheese wedge is only, if you use one, it's only about 25 calories. So usually I'll just kind of break this up. You can use a knife and cut it if you want to be precise, but I really don't care. This is a quick lunch for tomorrow, and I'll just throw this on top. And over here to the side, I've got some canned salsa and pickles from the garden last year that need to be used up, so I'm probably, so I'm going to throw the salsa on top, and it's probably a little bit past its prime, so I hope it's all right, because it's been in the fridge for a little while, but that's okay. So I'm just going to put it on top. So it is going to be kind of like a taco-y salad-like mix. And gotta lick the fork. So I'll put a few of these in. And if you've ever canned pickles before, you know the struggle of keeping them crispy and crunchy. I made some fridge pickles that stayed crunchy all throughout the winter, but I did not use pickle crisps or any grape leaves or anything like that for the tannins. So these are kind of mushy, but they're perfect with a salad, or if you make like a tuna or a chicken salad, you'll never know the difference. And then I picked up these mighty little lentils at the discount store, so those are going to be a good topping. I use a lot of mixed nuts too, so I'm just going to do a little sprinkle of that, nothing crazy. Don't go crazy with your toppings because those add a lot of calories. Another one of my favorites is the everything bagel seasoning. I hope you can see that. That's really good with tuna. So I'm just gonna go light with that. Some jalapeno flakes that I ground from the garden last year, dehydrated those. I always go way too heavy on these and end up like having whatever I'm eating way too spicy, but I can't help myself. Got some pepper. Just gonna do a little bit of that, and I've got, this says garlic powder, but it's the Celtic salt. This is a coarse kind of salt, so I always go a little bit lighter on that, but I typically use the pink Himalayan salt. And then I'm gonna cut into this first just because I don't know, it seems kind of tough, and I don't really want to put that on there and then have to pick it back off tomorrow. So I'm gonna try it now, and anything I don't like, oh yeah, that's really tough. I can never judge carrots really well. So the inside is really tough. Yeah, I'm not gonna put that on there. Nope. So what I'm gonna do is I've got some organic carrot. I'm gonna wash this bad boy and I'm gonna put an organic carrot in instead, but I'm not gonna let this go to waste. This is either gonna go to the pig or the chickens, and that's what I'm doing with the carrot top as well. So I'm thinking maybe with the carrots that I've got in the raised bed, maybe I need to pluck them up a little sooner so they don't get so hard, because this is really not edible. So I think maybe I need to get them a little bit sooner. So let me wash this, cut this, and then that'll be it. Okay, so it doesn't look the prettiest, but that is honestly usually my lunches throughout the week. It's something usually quick and thrown together. Say hey, Kurt.
Hello.
So that is my quick and easy lunch, and it took me a little bit longer because I was filming, but that's going to be my lunch for tomorrow, and I will try to put the calories for this up maybe in a picture or just flash it on the next slide so you can kind of see about what this is. But I'm going to leave y'all with that. I hope you enjoyed this more foodie edition of the Fit Foodie Farmer. And you want to say, let's move this. Do you want to say your part so everybody knows?
Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.
Yeah, do all of that jazz. But I will see y'all in the next one. I hope y'all enjoyed this foodie edition of the Fit Foodie Farmer, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye, y'all. Oh, you were starting to fall. Saved you.